I say rock to the rhythm, but don't stop. Cause get a funk's got beat the show shot. I say rock to the rhythm, but don't stop. Get a funk got beat the show shot. I say rock to the rhythm, but don't stop. Cause get a funk's got beat the show shot. I say rock to the rhythm, but don't stop. Get a funk got beat the show shot. I say rock to the rhythm, but don't 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 rock to the rhythm.
Yo, what's up, guys? Back at you with another one on today. This is Noble Sports Entertainment. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Do not miss an upload because on this channel we talk sports, period. And without further ado, we're going to talk about the Arizona Cardinals defense on today. So let's go ahead and get into it. All right, guys, I want to talk about the Arizona Cardinals as a whole, and I want to talk about the team defensively. And the reason why I want to talk about the defense is because the defense definitely, if they put this thing together, man, 2021 could be a great year for the Arizona Cardinals defense. When you got guys like Budda Baker who's flying around, making tackles, making plays out the safety position. And then you got guys like Chandler Jones coming back from the injury that he had last season, that he sustained last year with his bicep. Then you also ended up drafting Isaiah Simmons. Now we're going to talk about Simmons first. And then we're going to also get into Zaven Collins, and we're going to talk about the addition of J.J. Watt and what he means to this team as well. But Isaiah Simmons, you know, last year I was kind of mad with the Arizona Cardinals, and I got to admit that because I thought that Isaiah Simmons should have been playing right away. Now, I understand sometimes you want to bring rookies along slow and things of that nature. But when you're as drafted as high as Isaiah Simmons was, the 8th pick overall in last year's draft, you want to make sure that you're getting your money's worth. You know, he's already getting a big contract, and definitely you want to see Isaiah Simmons get the chance to play out there. But when I saw Isaiah Simmons go against the San Francisco 49ers in that first game of the season, he blew an assignment, and I got to admit that. He did blow an assignment. He had the running back out of the backfield. So Mustard ended up catching the ball out of the backfield and taking it for like a 75-yard scamper to the house. And Isaiah Simmons didn't know that was his man that he should have picked up. So he ended up chasing the guy all the way down the field or whatnot. And after that, I really didn't see Isaiah Simmons too much playing. You know, they decided to play Devondre Campbell more and go with the veteran. And a lot of people on the Arizona Cardinals, especially the fans, was kind of like, what are they doing with Isaiah Simmons? And, you know, my biggest thing is, it's time to take the training wheels off Isaiah Simmons. I was saying that all year long, that it's time to take the training wheels off of him and let this rookie make his mistakes. You have to let, I should say, and you have to allow players to make their mistakes. They are going to make mistakes at times. They're going to miss assignments. They're not going to always be where they're supposed to be. And Isaiah Simmons definitely is a guy that is very, very talented. He is like a Swiss Army knife. He can cover. He can play make. He can get to the quarterback. He can stop runs in the backfield, things of that nature. But they decided to sit him some more and allow him to learn. And I think that that's kind of where Arizona went wrong, because they did not allow this rookie to get all the snaps that he should have been getting so that he can learn the game. You got to let the player make his mistakes. But I think once Isaiah Simmons finally made his first big play against the Seattle Seahawks by getting an interception, after that day forth, Isaiah Simmons started getting more playing time on the field. And I think that the Arizona Cardinals finally saw that this kid, it's like a light bulb coming on, flickering the light on and saying, man, this guy got it. It's like also having I want to say it's like having an epiphany. Like, man, this kid gets it now. So it took a while for him to pick up everything. Sometimes you don't pick up everything fast, especially when Simmons didn't have the opportunity to have OTAs. He didn't have the opportunity to practice with the team to really, really fully understand his assignments. You know, that's what OTAs are for and things of that nature, training camp and stuff like that. So you're basically being put out there on the fly. But I think this year, Isaiah Simmons has a lot of growing still to do. But at the same time, you got to let him get out there. And Isaiah Simmons definitely should be a starter from day one out on the football field. I don't want to see Devondre Campbell out there. I want to see Isaiah Simmons, because you're paying this guy a lot of money to be one of your top linebackers. And you need to take the pacifier out of his mouth, take the baby bottle away and let Isaiah Simmons ball out, because I definitely think that Isaiah Simmons could be headed for a breakout season. But not only that, the Arizona Cardinals, and the reason why I'm calling them the Dangerous Birds, because they also picked up J.J. Watt. Now, we know when J.J. Watt is not hurt, he's one of the best pass rushing players in the NFL. He can get to the quarterback like no other. Him and Chandler Jones together, that is going to be a nasty combination. Chandler Jones comes back full strength and his health is good. Man, skies is the limit for the Arizona Cardinals defense. Budda Baker played exceptionally well last season. Budda Baker was flying around, making tackles, stopping running backs in the backfield, getting interceptions and getting hawked down by DK Metcalf. I know that's something that Budda Baker probably will never forget, that he got hawked down by DK Metcalf. But it's all good. You know, it's all love. He still made a huge play, but he was inches away from the touchdown, and DK Metcalf ended up catching him. But at the same time, what J.J. Watt is going to bring to the team is experience, leadership, and he's going to bring that fire and passion. And that's something that the Arizona Cardinals desperately need. But not only that, the Arizona Cardinals double back in the draft and get another talented linebacker. Now, they're saying that Zaven Collins is going to be playing the Mike position, which is really, really good, because that means that him and Isaiah Simmons can be next to one another. Zaven Collins being that middle linebacker, Isaiah being on the outside. I just think that, man, skies is the limit. Now, the thing about Isaiah Simmons and Zaven Collins is both of these guys are big guys. You're talking about Isaiah Simmons, who's 6'4". You're talking about Zaven Collins, who's 6'4", 6'5". Huge dude, about 260. And this dude can make plays, man. And I know a lot of Arizona Cardinals fans was not happy with the pick at first. But when you saw and you got a chance to watch the film on Zaven Collins, I bet he's going to change a lot of people's mind, because this dude could be box office. So great pickup for the Arizona Cardinals, getting Zaven Collins to be a part of that defense. And I believe that Arizona Cardinals have something special. Defense wins championship. Offense put points on the board. If this defense comes together in 2021, it's going to be scary. You're talking about a guy like Chandler Jones, who is able to get to the quarterback at will. And we know if Chandler Jones didn't get hurt last year, he probably would have had another double-digit sack year. But he ended up getting hurt against the Jets, and he was out for the remainder of the year. So we're going to see, man, if they got what it takes. But you guys let me know, if you're an Arizona Cardinals fan, what do you think the defense will be like in 2021? I'm out of here. Peace.
I say rock to the rhythm, but don't stop. 'Cause get a funk's got to beat the show shot. I say rock to